Michael Flatley may be the lord of the dance, but the master and commander of the butterfly is Michael Phelps, both the world and American record holder in this event, 151.51, set back in Rome, Italy in 2009. As we get a chance to see our men's finalists, very unique, Rowdy, 8 different countries represented in the 8 different lanes. Luiz Ribeiro, well, he is from Brazil, swimming for the Azura Florida Aquatic Squad, 23 years of age. Next to him in lane number 2, he was 4th earlier in the meet in the 400 IM, Alec Page, a 2012 Olympian for Canada. Lane 3, also a man we've seen earlier in this meet, Alexandru Kochi, semifinalist at the European Championships in 2012. The top qualifier in lane number 4, a full 6 seconds and change ahead of the field, Victor Bromer, representing Denmark. Already the 4th best performance this year in this event. Sebastian Rousseau, the University of Florida graduate, the South African, was an earlier winner in the 400 IM. In lane number 6, Kyle Whitaker, University of Michigan man, an NCAA finalist in this event multiple times. Jose Martinez is in lane number 7, swimming for Mexico. And our final qualifier in lane number 8 from Ireland, 20-year-old Brendan Hyland.
I can't remember the last time I saw a field that had 8 swimmers from 8 different countries in this Arena Pro Swim Series. It's unbelievable.
Very unique indeed in terms of the diversity. We talked about this meet, the Orlando meet in particular of the Arena Pro Swim Series, being one as we look at Victor Bromer, the man who's the 2014 European champion. He won that championship back in Berlin last summer.
And not only do we have an incredibly diverse field, Craig, but this guy in lane 4, unbelievable what he did in the prelims. I don't think in a 200 I've seen such a huge difference between 1st and 2nd in a long time. He went 157 flat in the prelims. The next closest is Rousseau right next to him with the 2:03.1. That's over 6 seconds faster. If he does anywhere near what he did in the prelims, he's going to win this going away.
He's first to touch at the 50, a time of 26.55. That's almost identical to what he was this morning.
This guy's going to be really good, one to watch. Again, 26.5, very quick on the way out. A lot of these guys just don't have the speed to get out right now. Obviously, Victor has come in here rested and ready to go. This is a great stop for the international field. I think of all the Pro Swim Series that we're going to, I think this is probably the best international field we have. And it's my hometown. Thank you very much.
You had a great stat, though, yesterday as we look at one of the harder events we'll see all weekend. The fact that all of these swimmers, or at least for the most part, this is the hardest month of training they'll see until after the Olympic Games. It
really is, because you all of a sudden you start going into a little bit of a different type of training as we get into March and April. Certainly the college swimmers are already into sort of a taper type feeling, although you won't see many of them here. High schoolers have a lot of high school state meets coming up, but the pros are just right in the middle of the thick of things, Craig. They are just beat up, most of them. Although some will come in here like a Victor Bromer and start to make a little bit of a noise here, and he's actually being challenged a lot more than he was in prelim.
Well, I was just going to say that. Give Alexandru Kochi in lane number 3 and Sebastian Rousseau in lane number 5 some credit. They're making a little bit more of a race of it than they did this morning, but Victor Bromer, he knows all too well he's got the win. He touches in 157.32, exactly 3,200 slower than he was this morning, but a great job backing up that AM swim.
It certainly was, and it's still the 5th fastest time. By the way, the 5th and 5th, those 2 swims that he put in today, the prelims and the finals, would be the 5th fastest swims in the world this year so far. And again, he's got a lot of promise, only 21 years of age. Here's the 150 right here. You could see he's being challenged a little bit. Kochi up there at the top. There's Rousseau right there underneath him. But in the end, it was all Bromer as he came through really so well. And he put 4 solid 50s together, Craig. And that was the one thing that was really important. Great form there. Great shoulder strength he has. Good stretch across that water. Nice entry right there in front of his shoulders. And then watch that finish at the end. Again, you want to try to put your head down right about here. Boom, 1, 2. He breathes up all the way through, sort of like a Phelps, as I mentioned, but a great finish at the end.
The results in the men's 200-meter butterfly, Victor Bromer, 2 seconds ahead of Alexander Kochi and Sebastian Rousseau, another medal here in Orlando. Victor, congratulations obviously on the win. I know it's only moments afterwards, but how would you rate that swim, not only in terms of your season, but compared to this morning?
Yeah, I was a bit faster this morning, but it's been a really long day, and it's all just a meet part of a training camp we're on, so I'm pretty happy about it. I'm happy about living up to it this morning.
Victor, how difficult is it to go into a race like that knowing that you were 6 seconds faster than the second place finisher? I mean, would you try to concentrate more on the race itself? Certainly not so much the time is important as well.
Yeah, my main focus is to do the race correctly and not focus so much on the other guys.
Right.
No matter what the seeding is. So that's not really anything I put into thought when I went into this race.
Great back-to-back swims. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The 200-meter butterflies in the books. When we return, the women head to the gladiator event, the 50-meter freestyle.